Okay, and I think we're live on both YouTube and on Twitch this time. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we're live. So I'm trying out a new thing. I'm trying to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. We'll see how well that works. Um, if it does work well, then I'll keep it up. If it's too laggy or running too many issues, then I'll just switch to just doing just Twitch again. Anyway, we're going to start off today's stream just by doing the chipping on this Terminator. So for the chipping, what I'm doing is I'm mixing up a little bit of Screaming Skull and some Cable Light Green. And I'm just mixing that over here on my wet palette until I get a very nice, bright, sort of minty green color. Still has a little bit of that blue in it though, but yeah. Hello to my two viewers. How are you both doing on this wonderful Thursday evening? Sure. How do I make someone a mod? All right, you are now a god in my little streaming thing. How's the stream look, by the way? Like, is it pretty smooth? Oh, I just made you a mod, so you're a mod now. Um, if it's taking too long, if things are taking too long, it could be because I'm trying to stream to YouTube at the same time, and it's also raining, which is affecting the Wi-Fi a good bit. Hmm. Oh, hey Budsky, good to see you again, man. All right, that's good to hear. Thank you. So, how are you doing today, Budsky? Ooh, absolutely love Seraphim. They were my first. No, they were my second Age of Sigmar army that I played. Um, some good old there's some really shitty models in the Seraphim line, but there are also some really nice ones. And as for the Titans and Knights, good luck with those, man. Um, you say you're doing Titanicus, so those are not super huge, right? I guess the Knights are like, what are they, like around 32 millimeter ish? You know what? I get that. I built a all sortus list for mine. Oh, and you have a 100-man Imperial Guard army. That's intense. I don't think I could paint that many models all in one scheme. All right, I think pretty happy with all the weathering on this. I said weathering. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the chipping where it's at right now. Yeah, good for you, man. So do you build Cadians or do you build Catachans or Krieg? I what else is there? Conscripts, I guess. Or do you do one of the like really wild ones, like the what are they? The Vostrians or any of those guys? Yeah, Cadia stands. Cadia stands, my dude. Very true. Karskins, such an excellent model. I love their old school sculpts that they have. If I had to go through and play Cadians, it would be nothing but Karskins. Personally, I am, and this is embarrassing to say nowadays, but I'm a really big fan of Krieg. Like, not for the memes, you know. I know there's a lot of Krieg memes that are like, ha ha, shovels, funny, but just the grim darkness of them, you know. Oh, dude, if Carson's got a new sculpt, I would definitely build a kill team of them and paint them live on stream, where you can watch on twitch.tv / Wolf from the Regulator. That was a joke, but I would definitely get them though if they remade them. I've been looking at getting some of the old school ones, anyways. Yeah, I get that. I the first kill team I built was actually a Krieg one based on the old Forge World Engineer sculpts. If you look really far back on my Instagram, you can actually see a couple of them that I posted. Um, so I totally get that on people like hyping them up and then never actually playing them. But I have at least a little bit of street cred for them, you know. Like I've and that was back in the old kill team that I played them on. Alright, I think we're pretty much done with the chipping on this guy. I don't think there's any spots I missed. Anything left? Well, you know, we got that one little line on his arm I can do. There we go. Okay, now I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, that's disgusting. Like, that's an insane amount of units to have. For me, at least. I'm used to playing kill team and, like, small elite armies. So that many troops is just crazy to me. Yeah, it's not for everyone, but I personally really like it. I feel like I can put more work into my models for Kill Team. Speaking of which, I think we're pretty much done with the acrylics on this guy, which is great. Um, but yeah, no, Kill Team lets me put more detail, more work into each of my models, and still feel like I've completed something. There we go. Honestly, that's part of the reason why I've started streaming is to hold myself more accountable. Because I want to try and finish up at least 1,000 points of Sons of Horus, all in non-metallic metal, all just stream. What's the term? Parade ready, I guess. It also doesn't hurt that I can't really buy any new models right now because I'm in college again and I'm very, very broke. Um, but that's okay. We're getting by. So everything I'm paying right now is just from my backlog. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. You see, I am on the other side. I play maybe twice a month, once, twice a month ish. Ooh, you know what? I haven't ever played in a tournament, and that's mostly because I don't have like a fully painted like army yet. I only have those kill teams, and I'm hoping that this will be my first like tournament ready army. Anyway, what's left on this guy? Oils are left. You ever work in oils, guys? For this guy, we're going to be stealing some techniques from the Cold Paint guys again. In this case, I'm using burnt umber and raw sienna. Or, sorry, raw sienna and burnt umber. Yeah, I've been using them for a while, and they are like magic, honestly. But yeah, though, burnt sienna and raw umber are the two we're going to be using today. Um, for with the raw umber, we're just going to be making up a wash with that, and then the raw umber and the burnt sienna. Me neither. I am simply a glutton for punishment, I guess. No, I use odorless mineral spirits, and I know I should have a better ventilated area, but I can't be fucked to try to ventilate my workshop. Oh, congrats on your second. Nice. No, I'm studying environmental technologies actually, because I'm a little bit of a hippie, I guess. I think that needs a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not doing it because it's because it's sexy. I've worked in like manufacturing. Oh shit, I forgot to do the teeth on his fucking sword. God damn it. Well, but yeah, no, I've been working in manufacturing and like where's a good brush? Recycling, those type of industries, and they suck. Like it is not fun being a manual labor employee. So I've been looking at just trying to get a job that I don't hate, you know. And I figured something that lets me work outside would be the best first step to that. All right, not the best sort. Oh man, 15 years. That's a lot of time. That is a long time working in road work. So what's your degree in, bud? Like what are you working on? Or your second one? You said you're working on your second one. So oh, IT, good stuff. My friend Zach works in IT. He seems to really like it. And I've added too much oil paint to my wash. I need to thin that out a little bit more. There we go. That should be good for a nice pen wash now. But yeah, working on a pen wash right now for this. We're using burnt umber to add a little bit of raw umber. I keep saying burnt umber. We're using raw umber to add a little bit of grit and a little more definition to the model. I mean, he's already got a good bit of definition from the earlier work, but I need to do some panel lining on this fella. I get that. You know, I've been wanting to get some sort of degree in art, but there's not like a whole lot that I personally can do with it. I know some people can really make it work, but I feel like my artistic senses aren't really made well for getting an art degree, you know? Like I'm taking art appreciation this semester and it's ooh, it's something. A lot of it is just sort of lost on me though. You know, archaeology is really fucking cool though. Like that's a hell of a thing to get a degree in. What's happening? All right, I think we've got pretty much all the panels lined pretty good. All right, now we're going to start doing the actual weathering. So for this, we're going to be using neat burnt sienna, yes, and neat raw umber. And we're just going to be putting this on a brush and dotting it down wherever there's been like chipping and stuff like that. A little bit on the trim there also. And I'm going to be switching between. Ooh, sociology kicked my ass whenever I took that class. That was one that I was really bad at. Oh yeah, Yeah, getting stuff like a PhD is rough. Like, I'm only going for an associate's right now, and just thinking about moving my way up the ladder is scary. All right, I think we've got enough oil paint dipped around. So now I'm going to take a mostly dry brush. It's got a little bit of mineral spirits on it, and I'm just going to feather these out a bit. Oh, definitely. I mean, I've gone to university once already, and I'll probably end up going for a bachelor's eventually. But for now, just an associate's will help me get what stuff I'm after. Man, these oils are like magic. Whew. I don't think he is either. I don't want to get political on my stream too much, but I feel like there's a lot we could be doing to help save the planet that we just aren't, you know? Um, and I want to try and help with that, you know? All while painting my little toy soldiers. Oh man. I think we're done with the weathering on him. I need to clean up his head a little bit. It gathered a lot more oils than I meant for it to. But yeah, thank you though, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Got a nice, dirty, mean look going on with him. Might add a little bit more burnt sienna to the back of his blade there. I'm gonna feather that out just a little bit. There we go. Now we got some good rust built up in there. Ah, me too, man. It is a great time. You know, you get to practice art, you get to paint stuff you love, you get to enjoy time with your buddies playing with your little toys. And when I call them toys, I don't mean that derogatory. I told you it's nice. This is the power of oils, my dude. This is the power of oils. They give really great rust streaks. Really, really great effects. Now we're going to add some blood to him real quick. And then after we're done with the blood, then he'll get a coat of matte varnish. And after the matte varnish, then his base. And after we finish with his base, we'll call it a night, I guess. And tomorrow, I have to work. But after I get off work, I don't have any homework because I finished it all today. So I will probably stream again. And we'll try to finish up another one of the squad. So for the blood, I'm using blood for the blood god with just a drop of red ink in it. And this is just to make it a little bit more vibrant, a little more, it'll help it look stand out a little bit more. Eh, grime is something I've been practicing for a long time. Like, I describe my real painting style as a mix between uh, actually painting, like, volumetric highlights, stuff like that, and grim dark, trying to get like things looking super rusty and nasty and gross. But yeah, if you have any questions on applying rust effects or just making your models look grimy, feel free to ask them. I love explaining how I do this kind of stuff. There we go. Now we got some good red going on there. And he's just about done. All that's left now is that varnish I was talking about. Well, varnish and his base, of course. But yeah, got some nice red going on there. We got some rust effects. Things are drying. Making good pace. Making real good pace. I wish I had a hair dryer with me. I'd dry him off a little bit quicker, but it's okay. Either way you dice it, we still have a real nasty looking son, Horus. So I think that we have achieved the goal, or at least I've achieved my goal. A badass looking gunner. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bust out the matte varnish and start applying that. Hopefully that won't take too long to do on stream, but I'll be right back while I mix that up. Alright, sorry about that. It seems my airbrush is out of commission for a little bit. I accidentally left some paint in it, and it's kind of fucked right now. That's entirely my fault, but I'm going to try and clean it out, see how that goes. Let's see, what I missed while I was gone. We had a couple questions. Oh, I use a lot of Vallejo paints actually. They are probably one of my most used paints that I have are Vallejo. Um, and they're really good. As far as their metallics go, Vallejo have a set called the metal color. Let's see. I actually have some of them right over here. Vallejo, yeah, Vallejo metal color, and you can run them out of an airbrush, or you can uh, paint them with a brush, and they are fantastic. I would absolutely recommend getting some if you're going to paint with metallics. I have sort of moved away from painting with metallics, but you can certainly get some work done using them. Also, orange. I need to know how that can be applied without wanting to yeet into the sea. Easy way to paint orange is you undercoat it. A lot of people, when they paint orange, are not undercoating it. Undercoat it with some ivory, like some Screaming Skull or Shopty Bone, or some equivalent, and you end up with a very nice, easy to do coat. That's how I do all the lenses on my Sons of Horus. Actually, is I undercoat them with ivory. And then I will. Then I'll paint over top of that. All right, let's see if that fixed my airbrush. Yeah, absolutely. Give it a shot with ivory. Um, you can get that done in like one or two coats, and then have a very nice orange over top of it. Oh no, I fucking sorry. I'm still trying to clean my airbrush out. It is giving me so much fucking trouble. Um, yeah, army painter, no good. I do not use them. Let's see. Yeah, you should definitely give it a shot. Their silver is probably the brightest silver I've ever seen, outside of like Molotov Chrome. And as for Army Painter, yeah, I only use one Army Painter paint, and that's their white. Their white is actually pretty solid. But other than that, I can't, in good faith, recommend Army Painter to people. They're just like you said, they're gluggy. That's such a great word to describe it. They're just really gross paints to work with, you know. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to turn the stream off soon because I'm just not able to paint right now. My airbrush is fucked up and I'm having trouble unclogging it. Um, so I'm probably gonna get off for a little bit and troubleshoot that. I'll continue streaming sometime around I'll say sometime around 8, probably. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I think there's I messed up the nozzle somehow, so I'm gonna be fixing that up.